Alright, this is literally the finished product. My kitchen's pretty clean, start to finish. Pretty happy. You guys have literally went step for step with me for videos. It looks like the buns took every bit as long to bake as the bread. Okay? I'll talk about it in just a second. I don't know if what I'm doing I really need to do, which is put everything on. I don't want to burn my counter, but okay. I doubt it will burn your counter, but whatever. Okay, here's what I learned by making Rhodes bread. What I learned is, seriously, if you put butter on it, it makes it stupid soft. I should have had this butter ready, but I didn't. Cancel on my microwave. Let me just grab a knife. I wish I would have had this ready, but it is what it is. So, but I'm not buttering these. I can't wait to show you. Because those are going to be chicken buns or hamburger buns. To make this cook faster, I'm just cutting it up. How much do you need? Who freaking cares? You know, just sorry. Alright, so I'm going to start with 20 seconds. The only thing I care about is not overcooking. Alright, I got one of these. Nothing positive or negative to say. But yeah, I think I would recommend a silicone. I think they are. Just because they don't fray. I bet you the old-fashioned ones are really cool, which I would like, but I'm scared, you know, like when you paint, it will start coming out on here. Okay, so my butter is real cold. I think it's going to take about a minute to cook. And you guys are lit. Oh, that was a timer, dude. I really wish it wasn't taking this long to melt the butter. But regardless, my goal is to have this super soft. These buns. These are, what did I say? 156 ounces. Okay, now I can take it off. My counter's clean. It's been clean this whole time. I'm not worried about it. But, jeez. I just stored these in the oven. Alright. Okay, everybody knows what melted butter is. This is pretty melted. I'm just circling around to melt the rest. It's pretty melted. So I'm gonna get this. Seriously, man, when I did this to Rhodes bread, I mean, it was silly soft, and I didn't even want to use a bun for it. I don't think this is the best way to do this. I wish I had parchment paper. Here, I don't really know technically what I'm doing. So what I do, I mean, I don't think there's no going wrong. What I do want to mention, hold on. I'm going to butter this all, and I'll tell you what I do want to mention. Well, what I'm going to touch on is when I was rolling it, and I'm sure you see what I'm doing. It's just melted butter. What I want to touch on is, remember when I was forming it, the bread, I was really worried about, well, not, actually that's not true. I mentioned the issue of wow, the dough's kind of dry. And I just worked with it, and I was like, well, let's see how it goes. Yeah. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was a little bit nervous. I was like, okay. But I was like, this is how it is. And, yeah, I'll lift those buns up in just a second, and you can decide. I'm really buttering this bread. I think it's going to turn out really soft. And here's why I'm turning out really soft. I want French toast with this. The bread I made yesterday was great for French toast. But I think it would have been better if it was a little bit softer, the crust. You know. As far as this, put enough on there. If you don't know, if you're like, oh, I don't think it's enough, is it? No, it's not. You'll know when it's enough. You'll know when it's enough. All right. I think I got that side, but I don't totally remember. I might use a tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of butter. Yeah. More is better than less. Don't go stupid more. It's always best, as far as I'm concerned, to wash your dishes as you go, because this whole video is based on start to finish. And yesterday when I did it, it took me 1 hour and 15 minutes of pure work. The rest of it was rising time. Going by my video links today, I don't think it's taken that long, because you have literally watched me start to finish. Okay. Alright, let me dry my hands and I'll show you the final product. Especially this one. Actually, this is the one I want to show you. Remember, I was a little bit worried about, I was like, oh, that's a little bit off for the format or whatever. And I was right. It is a little bit off, but let me show you what a little bit off looks like. Don't look bad. All I had to do is frame it a little bit more into a ball. So it's pretty good there. You know, you know what, whatever. So that looks good. I would say this is perfect. And these are perfect for, like, dude, man, some big chicken sandwiches. I do want to make my chicken video, because my chicken sandwiches are every bit as good as Raising Cane's. And here is the bread. Like I said, it doesn't have a hump, nor did I want to. It's pretty straight across. Not very, I didn't use enough dough to make it as high as normal bread. But yeah, it's all, excuse me, it's all straight. Actually, I'm going to do this now. I can cut that. It's all pretty much one level. Yeah, guys. This is my bread. You can do it.